want to talk about something very serious tonight. Something very dramatic happened to me while I was in the shower, and I don't know why.
There we go. We're good now.
I don't know why.
Hey guys. Hey Crazy Tracy. Hey the Sassy Club Experience.
What's happening? How's everybody doing tonight? Alright, so guys, I'm going to start off the stream. I'm going to start it off and letting you guys know something really freaking weird happened to me tonight while I was in the shower.
We are living La Vida Loca.
I'm always talking about how my when it comes to washing my hair, I just washed my hair yesterday, so you would think my hair would be nice and silky, no problems, and well, I washed it yesterday, got out of the shower tonight, and I had a big ass knot, a huge knot. I had to, I didn't cut it, but I brushed it. You should have seen the knot that came out of my. I don't understand why. I don't. Hi Ashley, excited to catch you guys tonight. Ashley, is this your first time catching us?
Hello Red Bear. Hello Kara.
Anybody know anything about hair? What would develop a knot? I just washed it yesterday.
Hello Kelly.
We need to talk about this. This shit needs to be addressed tonight. I need to know what I could do.
Yeah, Crazy Tracy was a huge comfort fair. I never had that issue. Like I've never had a knot like that in my hair.
Not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. But
never. And my hair's like really long. Like I never had that issue.
Maybe your necklace, Jen. I don't know.
No, I don't think it was.
Wasn't my necklace. But we got DiGiorno Pizza tonight. One's pan pot or deep dish, and the other is sausage pepperoni.
DiGiorno. DiGiorno all the way. That was it.
It's okay. You're clueless. I was kind of hoping like there'll be a girl that comes in here tonight that knows her shit when it comes to hair. I just washed it last night. I conditioned it last night. I get mine knotted in hair ties, but that's about it. Yeah. I went for a run. Now, I did a long run today. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I didn't brush my hair, which I never do before I go for a run. I just put a snow hat on, and then, maybe the sweat knotted up. Can the sweat do that?
I don't know. I get mine knotted in hair
Hi, Jack Star.
ties. But that's about it. Yeah, no, Chastity did mine knotted in hair ties as well. But I never had like a knot like that before.
I was calling Khaki.
Hello, Jodester.
While I was in the shower.
Red Bear, I don't know hair.
I'm like, Khaki. Nothing. I finally got out of the shower. Butt naked, wet, dripping wet. Walked down the hallway.
Hello, Princess Pants.
Yelled at Khaki. Khaki, she goes, what? I'm like, I need you to come up here right now. And she came up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my hair? She's like, oh my God.
That's a lot of hair.
Home baked pizza. You damn Skippy, Pete.
Kathy with the C or a K, a K.
Is your hair knotty? No, and the weirdest thing is, like, I don't wash it a lot. So I finally washed it last night, and I get a big-ass knot the next day.
You guys eat good. Hello from Atlanta. Hello, Octavia. I think you've been in here before.
Products Big 2 combo. Hello from California. Well, hello. Hey, Pete, what are you eating tonight? Let's try this salad. I think Khaki put a little bit too much dressing in here.
Hello, Fasting Bastard. No, it's DiGiorno. It's not delivery, Fasting Bastard.
It's still home baked.
DiGiorno.
It's still home baked. Your girlfriend's name is Khaki? Maybe it feels funny because the natural oils are gone after washing it. Well, it feels funny always when I wash it, right? But
Hello, JR.
I've never got out, during the shower. It almost felt like it was a rat's nest, which never happens. What's up, Angie? Is it
like a dread?
Yes, it was like a big dread.
It was like a giant knot. I've never seen a knot like that in somebody's hair. Never.
You should have seen it before. Like if you were to come up when I was actually calling you.
I didn't hear you. Why didn't you call on my phone?
I did. I was. Keggy.
You should have called my phone.
I was wet. Okay.
Maybe you should try leave-in conditioner.
I did.
I
did.
We do the after shower conditioner. We don't do the leave-in conditioner like when you're in the shower.
I don't like the salad.
I condition my hair every single day. I don't know. It was a giant.
Oklahoma City, what's up? Hey, Oklahoma, did you get any snow today? Oh, but I got stories up the wazoo today. What happened to me at work? I was really under the impression that I was going to get to work and there was gonna be no work. So sure enough,
Hello, Lola.
Hi, Lola. Khaki set her alarm for 6:30, like I asked her to do, to wake me up. And she wakes me up. I go downstairs to check if I have any messages from my boss saying, oh, no work today, or at least a delay. Nothing. So I'm like, fuck, I guess I'm going to work.
Red Bear, I did not cook this dinner. It came from a box. I just put it in the oven.
What's up, Spot?
I wouldn't really call it cooking.
What's up, John? You
Hello,
doing pizza
Spot.
too? Yeah, blizzard weather.
How many times a week do you walk? Almost every day. I did not walk today because we're in a blizzard. I wasn't walking in a blizzard.
Tampa, huh? I go to work. I mark up a couple of things, and then all of a sudden I see people come in and leave. People come in and then leave.
Hi, Lori.
I'm like, wait, do we have the choice not to work today?
Hello, Texas.
Turns out I wound up going to work for like 20 minutes, and then I went home. Had a big breakfast,
Hello,
and then
John.
went back to sleep. Ontario, Canada, huh? Well, I know you got snow. You got snow all the time on this year, correct?
There's a person that I follow on TikTok. His name is Paul Allen.
What's his name?
His name is Paul Allen. He was like one of my very first followers just from posting like my dumb crap that I post. And he's from Canada. He posted like this video of like these massive icicles hanging off of his roof. They had to be like 3 feet long.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
This is okay.
This is okay. This is like really doughy in the
That's
middle.
what I said. This is okay. Let's try this one. Watch this one be better. And Kagi said the deep dish looked better. I thought you didn't eat breakfast, J-Man. I usually don't. But I looked at today as a snow day. I knew I was going to rack up some miles. So I'm like, let's carb up. So
Hello, Larry.
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant from 7-Eleven. I also had 2 chocolate chip waffles with a melted Snicker bar on it. And then I had some eggs and bacon when I got up from my nap. Now I'm eating pizza. This is better. 100%. 40 degrees.
Fort Lauderdale, 40 degrees tomorrow.
Mainers get super
Yeah,
busy.
Florida. I would take
Thomas?
40 degrees over what we got
Hey,
now.
Larry.
I would totally take 40 degrees.
Cops.
Hello, Thomas Perry. How are you doing?
Cops Pizza, Italian sausage, Canadian bacon, black olives, pepperoni, mushroom, onions on yours. Very nice.
That
Well,
sounds delicious.
this is pepperoni and sausage.
And the crust is actually stuffed with sausage and cheese.
Hot dog, I didn't know that. And then this
I read
is
the
just a
box.
DiGiorno pizza. You're the Prince of Pizza. Well, thank you, Red Bear. That's a nice
you guys
nickname. Prince
never
of Pizza,
eat
huh?
healthy.
You don't think
Okay.
so, Hammer? Hammer Time 56? You
I
don't?
ate really healthy last night. You should have been there for it.
I don't even remember what I ate last night. I'm sure there was somewhat healthiness in it.
No, I ate chicken and a bunch of veggies. Super healthy.
Ham, bacon, pineapple. You know what, Hammer? Let me ask you this.
I said that
What?
when we were like considering Domino's. I was like, oh, we should do ham and pineapple.
Yeah. Or like Princess of Pizza. Oh, well, that's just not nice.
Basic bastard. Larry, our day was okay.
Jamie, do you see you
It
have
wasn't bad.
13K on your live? I have what?
Oh yeah.
How
Holy
is there?
shit.
I did not know that.
Damn.
Damn, MB.
Thank you, MB Novo, for bringing that to our attention. Holy shit.
There's a reason I usually don't look at the number.
I never look at the number.
And I'll tell you why. When we used to go live on Instagram, I would watch this is years ago. The number would be at like 20, and then it would gradually drop
Exactly,
down.
Texas Mama.
Then you would-
Exactly. It used to be like 20 people.
Then you would feel like complete garbage. Killing it, guys. You know.
Mrs. K. Girl. Oh my god.
Hello, Cooper.
I should have did my makeup.
I did.
Bullshit happens.
I'm happy I did my makeup for you guys.
I never do my makeup, so
There's
I don't
absolutely
really care.
nothing. There is absolutely nothing healthy about it. About what, John? Please enlighten me about what we're eating tonight. I do have a salad. It's not very good, so
Well, thank you very much.
I don't know if I'm going to eat it. How do you melt Snickers? You put it in the microwave after
Deborah
you put it
Water,
on your
hello.
waffle.
Texas Mama, we miss you too, girl. You were in here almost all the time.
Pizza's DiGiorno. I think any supermarket carries it.
Oh, DiGiorno's everywhere.
I haven't had DiGiorno pizza in years.
You have a natural beauty. Well, thank you, Megan. Megan Anderson. Thank you very much.
Becky is naturally beautiful. What about me? Do I get anything? I do wear makeup, but so I really...
Alice Cooper, I love you.
That salad looks good, but I heard pizza or salad. You have the persona?
Pizza and salad.
My pizza. I love a heavy pizza loaded up with toppings. Oh, yes.
Hey, from Utah. Well, hello.
You know, John, sometimes you can't go wrong with just extra cheese. Like, I love toppings. I do. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes just extra cheese
Thank you, Crazy Tracy.
a really good marinara sauce does the trick. You both are fabulous. Well, thank you, Tracy. I feel weird saying Crazy Tracy.
I always call her Crazy
Sal
Tracy. I
hasn't
can't call you
agreed.
anything else, girl. But I know you're a huge supporter of us.
Hey, I don't judge anything you do. Well, I appreciate that, John. A lot of people do judge the shit that I do, and it's
Is
just
it
not
snowing
right.
there? Yes. It's been snowing all day.
Hey, Larry, how often do you eat salads that it's not agreeing with you lately? Sometimes you just got to add some potato chips to it, which I forgot to do. Right back.
Sometimes, Larry, salad will disagree with me as well. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. But I eat salad almost all the time. Kind of weird. I just saw there were people four-wheeling in Times Square. Yeah, MB, there probably are.
There's what?
People four-wheeling in Times Square. Like on quads and shit.
Pizza is healthy. You went to the doctor today. Pizza is healthy. Well, here's the thing. And you probably heard many people say this before, right? It's not exactly that pizza isn't healthy. It's what else you eat. If your diet is nothing but pizza, which mine is not, you guys know that. Then yeah, that's not really good, right? You gotta explore. Salad will go right through you if there's too much fiber. That's all. Still
Every
good for
few
you.
days or so. Yeah, Larry, sometimes salad will be fine. And then other days, salad will not be okay.
I like the nights I have a vegetable and it runs right through me.
See, I don't like that. I don't like when that happens. It's not fun.
I feel lighter. I don't go to bed as
Hello,
bloated.
Marie. How are you, girl?
How the pizza? Last time I ate DiGiorno, it wasn't good. I'm sorry, not Pete. Larry, it's okay. It's okay. I'm keto, no carbs for you. If that works for you, that works for you.
If that works for you, that works for you. That doesn't work for me.
I'm not that dude that judges other people's diet. You do whatever you like, whatever you enjoy. My diet is very kumsi kumsa. I don't know if I'm doing pizza or I'm going to try and hit all my nutrients. You know what I mean?
J-Cat, we normally only eat once a day.
Yeah.
Hello, Kimmy. How are you, girl?
Kimmy Gibbler, what's up? Did you guys hear?
Hello, Cassandra.
Did you guys hear Screech died? How freaking crazy is that? I feel like it was just a month ago I heard he had cancer, and then all of a sudden he passed away today or yesterday.
See, I didn't even hear that. I had no idea.
Yeah, cancer, lung cancer. Crazy. So sad. He had meatball Subway bowl for lunch, loaded up with veggies and salad tonight with pizza.
Yeah. F cancer. I agree with you.
Yeah, stage 4. Fucking crazy. Very... So,
It was 3 weeks. Wow, that was quick.
It was like 3 weeks ago. You found that he was 44. It was 3 weeks ago. You found out that he had cancer, and then all of a sudden, boom. What's up, man, Marty?
Marty? How are you, girl?
So sad. I didn't see anything that the other cast members, did anything or said something. Do you enjoy living in Queens? Yes, I do. I do like it.
Work today, or was canceled?
I
was off today.
Khaki was off. I went into work for like 15 minutes, not even. Once I saw like everybody else leaving, I went to my bosses. I'm like, do we have a choice? They're like, we can't make you go out. And then turns out everybody got called to go back anyway.
Yeah. I saw like your brother came down and it was like, 10 o'clock. They said everybody come back. What the hell was the even point of going in?
Yeah, it was.
Like, you should have just like.
Hopefully tomorrow will be better, and if it's gonna be closed, it's gonna be. It probably won't be.
I already called out for tomorrow. I'm not going in.
It's gonna be a bad day tomorrow. How's the snow? Still snowing here in Pennsylvania. I don't know if it's still snowing.
It was before.
Advice,
I'm so hyped for you too. Well, thank you, MB Nofo.
Advice for you when you're sad. Watch something that makes you feel good.
How is the beautiful khaki doing? Well, Kristen, I am doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing, girl?
You know, sometimes it's hard, right? It's very easy to listen to someone say, "Hey, just watch something that makes you happy," right? Because it's not the truth.
No.
It's not the truth. You know, people take out what they're going through. How was my blizzard run? It was freaking great. I did 12 point something miles.
Hello, Flo. How are you, girl?
When I'm sad, I kind of like to bowl up and just relax. Always. What the fuck was that?
Lucas.
Oh. I like to kind of just bowl up and you know.
With your fiance, there you go.
It's, you know, when I'm mad, I like to go out and I like to exercise.
Hey, Mickey.
Enjoy dinner time with your fiance more. Well, good. I
I've
have
been learning that adulthood isn't fun. No. No, it's not. It's not always sunshine and rainbows.
But put it this way. Let's go and
Not
talk
all the
about
time.
adulthood. If you could, would you go back to being a kid and having, you know, rules and, you know, having your mom and dad tell you what you can and cannot do?
If I know what I know now, yeah, I'd definitely go back to it. Yes.
You'd go back to being a kid
I would, yeah.
instead of being an adult.
Yeah.
You don't get to choose and do whatever you want.
I was never really restricted because I was like a good kid, so I didn't really have like restrictions on what I could and could not do because I was a good kid.
All right.
I did like my schoolwork, you know. If I wanted to hang with my friends, I could hang with my friends.
You too, Khaki? I wasn't restricted either, but at the same time, I had rules.
Well, I had rules, but I never broke the rules, and my rules were never like so strict to where I couldn't do something that I wanted to do.
Rested. Hope you enjoy your day off. Khaki, you look rested.
I am rested.
Me too,
Way
Khaki.
more rested than I was Saturday night. I know Saturday night.
What do we
I
do?
look terrible.
What do we do for work? Khaki works at a supermarket, and I transport giraffes during the week, and then I'm a male stripper on the weekends. This blizzard
Tracy with the Honda.
might fuck up my weekend. I'm gonna be
Alright,
honest
bro.
with you. Flo, I don't know if I said hello to you, but how are you tonight?
I said hello to Flo.
You did, but I didn't.
You
What's up, Kristen?
find running is a great way to get alone time and release from your day.
Yeah.
When I am able to do so, Larry, yes. Big time. But I can't do it now. It's too cold.
I can. I love running, and that's what gets me away. You know, doing 12 point something miles in a blizzard, in shorts. Was it easy? No, but I knew the first 5 minutes I was going to be able to do it just because of the way I felt.
Hello, Belle the Beast.
If you're a runner, you know that you usually can judge how your run's going to be. It's going to be the shits, you can do it, or you just want to get it over with.
Hello, Bailey.
You need a napkin?
No.
You're not going to leave me with all the pizza, are you?
No. I lived in the strictest home with punishment, but it made me who I am today. Flo, I can understand that. When I was little, yeah. Did I get punished? Of course. But the older I got, I didn't do anything wrong. I kind of just did what I had to do. Like I was told, do your homework, do your homework. I was an easy kid. My mom was lucky.
Yeah.
Until I was, a teenager and I started to rebel.
I was bad as a kid. I wasn't the greatest kid. You know, I remember if I didn't get I was spoiled. If I didn't get my way, I remember one time I kicked a hole in the wall when we were in Georgia. I remember hanging from those hot water pipes.
Oh yeah, you broke one.
I busted it. I may add.
Hello, Deborah Water.
Hi, Deborah.
How are you? How much snow? I want to say about 18 inches. I feel like it's more though.
And apparently, it's not supposed to stop now till Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I wasn't a total good kid, but I can say I never made the same mistake twice. That means you learned your lesson.
Exactly, Flo. You learned your lesson. You just need that one time.
Depends on how you get punished when you're a kid. How did your parents punish you? Did they send you to your room? Did they take away the TV? Were they strict and made you, do extra chores?
I was spanked.
I was gonna say, did you get your ass whooped?
I was spanked.
There was a time when I was little that my dad would smack me around.
Oh, I wasn't smacked around. Like, I was literally spanked on my ass.
My dad eventually walked out on me and my brothers, but
yes, girl, I was off today.
we got the belt or the board. Or you got the belt or the board. What's the board? Like a keyboard?
No, it's like a Isabella's little pizza board, what she uses for her little pizza oven.
Yeah.
It's like a paddle. That's what my uncle used on his kids.
You got switched? Paddle. I got the switch when I was in Georgia. That's not a good feeling.
A paddle with holes in it. Yeah, you gotta drill holes in it so you get.
Holy shit! I'm seeing
air with it.
I'm seeing a lot of paddle boards and wooden boards.
That's what my uncle used to do. They used to take the paddle wherever he went.
I got the hanger a couple times by my mom,
but it was spoon with holes, yeah.
But it was just me walking past her and her being like, "You want to be a smart ass?" and whoosh, like that. You got the belt, Kristen? Yeah, belt. Freaking hurt like hell. I never got the belt. I got slapped upside the
Princess
head.
pants. I've gotten a wooden spoon.
You got the paddle in school?
Yes.
Did anybody go to... Whoa, hold on.
Yes, my uncle, where he put his kids in school, they were able to paddle them in school if they were bad.
I got a hairbrush?
That is something that they had to agree to beforehand, but yes, they will paddle kids in school.
You could get smacked a wooden sauce spoon in my Italian household.
Yeah, it's usually...
Wow, I don't agree with teachers or anybody else other than your parents smacking you. Hell no. A teacher would have tried smacking me, I would have fucking waffled them right back. Depends on how much beer my dad had. Yeah, I'm hating I'm the same way with you. That's how my dad was. My dad was a bad alcoholic.
The nuns were mean.
What?
I often threaten that to the kids. I'm like, you want to go to Catholic school? I'll put you in Catholic school.
They can't do it anymore, though, right? Teachers can't hit their kids anymore.
It depends what school they go to.
You got your last whooping at the age of 16 with a belt.
In school at Arkansas. Yeah, like my cousins went to school. I think it was like Virginia or South Carolina, wherever it was. They were allowed to paddle them in school if they were bad.
No, I don't agree.
Your parents have to agree to it beforehand.
I don't agree with that. I mean,
my uncle.
I don't agree with kids being hit in general.
I don't know about these days. No, this was I want to talk about the mid-90s.
Food looks good. Thank you. It's DiGiorno. You got swatted in first grade in front of the whole class?
Kids nowadays are lucky. Yeah, they don't know how lucky they are.
Someone bit my kids. They're getting hit. Yeah, anybody touches my kid, I'm fucking them up.
I already told you about the mother I wanted to beat up.
Yeah. Isn't it weird when your kids get... Isn't it weird when your kids get hit by another kid and then you immediately just want to mess up the parents?
Me. You didn't want to get back so you run around the house. Me too, but I always get caught and then I get worse.
Catholic school can still do paddles, Hayden said. A child is why I broke that chain and never hit my... Yeah, I understand, Flo. I do. I never got beat.
I got spanked. There's a difference.
Well, my dad, who I love, I haven't spoke to him in years, but
your biological father.
My biological father, he had a drinking problem, and I would get the smacked upside the head, and he was abusive to my mom, and eventually my mom left him. And are you really laughing as I'm telling a serious
I was laughing
part of my past?
I was laughing at Mickey.
How fucking rude.
Because that's something that the kids say to me and that I make it. Sometimes I'm just like, oh yeah, that didn't hurt. Does it hurt now?
Yeah. Eventually my mom had the courage to leave him, and she met a fine young man that raised me. He didn't raise me to be, he didn't raise me to be like this, but he raised me good. I have seen changes in parents. It used to be the kids' fault for bad things. I hear parents blame teachers now. Things are so upside down.
I don't blame the teachers. But it's not the teacher's fault.
Who do you blame? You can't blame anybody but the parents.
Exactly. It's always the parents' fault. I'm sorry, my kid would never go to school and hit another kid.
Thank you, Crazy Tracy.
They would never hit another kid.
I don't know. Isabella's like...
No. They know when they go to school, they better not put hands on anybody. But if somebody puts hands on them...
Am I the only child? Hell no. I got a Brady Bunch going on.
I felt the beast. I was an only child. But I'm not anymore. I found out I'm one of 8.
Khaki,
but I was raised an only child.
Khaki grew up an only child, didn't know she had other siblings.
Yeah.
And then me, I've got like 3 sisters that live in, I think, Ohio, and then I got a bunch of brothers. You guys are really nice people.
Thank
well, thank you.
You have 7 siblings. So you're right up there with me.
I'm going to get the Parmesan cheese.
Go ahead. I didn't know that until about, I don't know, 4 months ago. It feels crazy. It feels like longer than that, but...
You have 3 sisters, MB? You have never been switched good until you get a whipping willow branch. I got the switch like once or twice when I was in Atlanta.
I've never gotten a switch.
Yeah, it's not good. And the worst part is they...
I've never gotten a switch.
The worst... And it wasn't even by my mom. It was by my mom's
I'll take the
best friend who lived next door. He just whooped my ass. My mom let it.
That's crazy. You close with them now. Well, we just found each other like 4 months ago, so...
How would you handle your kids getting bullied? Hayden, unfortunately, you got to talk to... You got to go through the school. You got to talk to your, the kids' parents.
We didn't even talk to this kid's parents. But we invited this kid to our son's birthday because he wanted to show him how to be a good friend, and then like weeks later he slaps our son in the face. You have no idea how livid I was. I was beyond livid. Like, Jamie asked me to fill his pipe with liquid, and as I'm squeezing his liquid into the pipe, I squeeze it so hard the whole top shot off. Like, I was beyond angry.
Yeah, it's... You can't... They're kids. They're kids,
They're kids, but
you go to jail if you do something yourself, unfortunately.
You kind of have to... suck it up, and then, you can't do anything. But if I had a choice, I'd beat that person's mother.
Plastic.
For not teaching them right.
Racing tracks, they hurt. You know what? I've been hit with the racetracks from my brothers. They do hurt. Getting action figures hit with you at the same time. Not by my parents, but by my brothers. Like, we would throw shit at each other. I remember one time me and my cousins were playing and one of them hit a Ninja Turtle. Cracked my brother open, had to go to the hospital. I love this man's life. I just want to eat with my sweetheart one day in a beautiful family home. Well, I hope you achieve that. I have a little brother.
And the teachers would do absolutely nothing. Oh, Hayden.
A mop?
Hayden, that's terrible. That is horrible. And you know what? I would talk to the principal.
No glaze. She can't find it, Tracy.
I can't find the glaze. And you know what's funny? I Googled balsamic glaze. And they have it at Target. So I ordered 2. I went to order 2, and it says you need to order $35 worth of shit in order to get these 2 things of glaze.
Didn't you just ask that question not too long ago?
Screw you, Target. Screw you. I'm not ordering $35 worth of shit when I want 2 things of balsamic glaze.
You could just go to different supermarkets.
I already looked at ShopRite. I looked at Stop and Shop.
Hi from Charleston, South Carolina. How is the weather here? It is a blizzard. Snowy conditions.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's almost so white out.
Snow, a snowplow actually almost hit me because the idiot was driving with no lights on.
I said that to you. I said, please make sure you don't get hit by a snowplow before you even left.
And I told Khaki, I'm like, if it happens, it happens. This is my time to go.
Oh, yeah, it was his time to go.
Trials over miles, right? That's what you would think? No.
No, I'll beat him first.
No,
Next
seriously.
time I'm going to hit him in the knee.
I had a good
like
game
Tanya
plan.
Harding.
There wasn't a lot of, there was like barely any cars out. The only, there was plows out. And whenever I ran against traffic. So if I saw someone coming, like a plow coming or a car coming, I looked behind me and I went on the other side. It worked out just fine.
Yeah, Mary, I haven't been able to find it. Apple cider glaze. Tracy, no. I've never even heard of that.
Fifth grade and homeschool.
Do we have
Did much
no,
better
we
after
do
that?
not have a Publix. That's a southern place. Like we don't have that up north.
Hello from upstate. Hi, Jan.
Whole Foods. Oh, that's kind of far.
He decided with the birthday suit. Keep acting up. I'm not acting up. Khaki don't make me sleep anywhere outside.
Keep acting up. Oh no.
Howdy, Clancy. I like that name.
Do we ever eat out? Yes. My boy is special too. I pulled him out of the 5th grade and homeschooled. Did much better after that. See, Fasting Bastard, that works for you, but that, you know, that does not work for us.
Yeah, we don't do good with remote learning.
Homeschool, no way. I don't have the
I
patience.
want to try it so
You
bad.
obviously
Can't
have the
find anyone.
patience that I don't have because I just can't do it. I can't do it.
Is that a northeastern storm I always hear about? I don't know
Yes,
if it was.
it's a nor'easter.
It was considered a state emergency, so
We are still in a state of emergency until 8 a.m. tomorrow.
8 a.m. or p.m.
Oh, well, yeah, it's 12 o'clock
And
now,
is,
8 a.m. today.
Did you ever own one of those Chava Guerrero t-shirt? Guerrero? Chavo? I never had a Chavo shirt.
Hey, I'm watching Doug and Carrie, too, in Indiana. We got them on the back, girl.
You know what, Angela? We haven't had snow like this in a long time.
A very long time.
I think this is it, though.
Makes learning fun. No, it doesn't.
Khaki doesn't eat enough pizza to buy in bulk for the glaze. That's why she never did it.
And B, I just went online to look for glaze, and Target was like, oh yeah. Like, they had the one that he got me the one time that was really, really good, and I can't find it anywhere. And it's like $6 a bottle. So I ordered 2. And it says, oh, you need to still add $17 to your cart in order to have this purchase. That's terrible. How can you tell me I have to order more? That's all I wanted. I don't want anything else.
Where's this from?
Target.
Oh, well. I don't
I'm
like
not
my
spending
salad.
$35. Try Walmart.
Be the first one whipped
I'm
when
gonna
we
have
got in
to.
trouble as a group. I think now she must have liked it. She never cried. I remember my brother one time was about to get a spanking, and he put a book in his
pants.
in his pants. And then, hey Trish, he put a book in his pants, and
Hey
then
Trish, how are you, girl?
how is someone not gonna know there's a book in there? Dad pulled it out and whooped his ass. But I think he
Get
laughed.
toilet paper. We have so much toilet paper, we don't need any more toilet paper.
Hi Alicia.
What
Built the cart
brand
difference.
of glaze is the best?
What is
I
that?
don't know the name of it. I just know the picture on the bottle.
It's like a flag, like a red. No?
You bought me this one brand that was like the best glaze I've ever had. It was
You're
more
welcome.
like it was more like a syrup than it was a glaze. It was so good.
And you haven't gotten it since?
No, I haven't gotten it since because I can't find it anywhere. So I went on Target and I was like searching glaze and I was like, oh my god, they have it. And I ordered 2 bottles, but they're like, oh yeah, it's a $35 purchase in order to ship.
So why wouldn't you buy something else there that we usually need, like butter spray?
I'm not gonna buy $17 worth of butter spray.
Butter spray, cookies, stuff we use. This girl doesn't use her noggin sometimes.
I'm not gonna buy $17 worth of butter spray.
Oh, which
Do we have a weakness? No, we do not.
What's up, Johnny? MB? Give the Doritos a try on the salad? I did. Oh, you've given the Doritos. What do you think? Oh, man.
Well, that's not very nice.
When did Captain Jack come out of the closet? I didn't go to the closet tonight.
First of all, he was never in the closet.
Khaki goes in the closet sometimes, but tonight I have not been in the closet. So, what you know about that? Huh?
Nona Pia's balsamic glaze is like a syrup. Okay. Nona Pia's. Hold on, I'm gonna screenshot that. Okay.
What happened?
I was screenshotting that. She gave me a name of a balsamic glaze to look up.
How much does it pay to move giraffes? I do okay. I do well. The extra money stripping, makes
At
it
Costco.
easier.
Okay, I'll take a look.
I don't discuss my income. I just don't. I don't want to, and what I do is very rare. Very rare. It's not, it's there, you gotta look for it, but it's not like you could look in the paper and find my kind of position. You know what I mean? And there's different categories. Jamie is so in the closet. Definitely not Pete. Like I said, I didn't go in the closet tonight.
Ranch works with it. It depends on the salad.
What's the new balsamic glaze? Trish, she doesn't have any.
I can't find it anywhere, girl. I can't. I'm gonna have to start searching Target and Walmart. We were just in Walmart the other day, and I didn't even think to look because I didn't think they had that there.
Trish, are we gonna meet up? Are we gonna meet up with you? Are you? Or I know Chrissy said. I think Chrissy said because she's so sick. Move the Parmesan cheese.
Jimmy Jam.
Hi, Jimmy. Thank you, buddy. Has that been in the way the whole time?
It's preventing him seeing your nipple. There you go.
It's different giraffes. It's not the same giraffe.
We had foot-long chili cheese dogs from Sonic. They were good. That sounds delicious. Tracy with a Honda.
And believe it or not, sometimes I'll move the same giraffe freaking twice in a day. Twice in a day. Probably next to the nasty A1. You're probably right. I can pass by when you go to Central Park.
Central Park.
Quick hello.
Hello.
Understand, Trish. I do understand.
I'll get my princess wave ready just for you.
I never had Sonic.
Me neither.
Here in Wisconsin and looked in Target, Walmart, and our local grocery stores and can't find it. Did Chrissy Beans change her screen name?
No.
No.
MB, she was just in here last night. On TikTok.
Chrissy comes in TikTok and then or YouTube.
She's not in either one tonight.
No.
And MB, it's spelled with the K.
I gotta let the
It's
nipples show.
K-R-I-S-T-I, I think that's how you spell it. Off the top of my head.
Do you ever make pizza from scratch?
Where's Jimmy? He's on YouTube.
I wouldn't like make my own dough. No, I'm not that pizza guy. I'd rather order it, or buy like pre-made crust.
You got pork chops, so you're gonna stuff them with something. My grandmother,
And
Larry,
decorate it.
used to stuff pork chops with stuffing. Fry them, so like sear them, like bread them and sear them in a pan, and then bake them in the oven. They were so good.
Do you have advice for stop drinking problems? Actually, I can
You
tell
do.
you how I stopped drinking if you want to hear that. Yeah, I can tell you how I stopped.
Yeah, I never worked for FedEx.
I can tell you how I stopped. I used to have a really bad drinking problem to the point where I was drinking, almost a 12-pack a night, every single night. This is when I was fat, lazy, out of shape, unemployed. I wasn't in a good place in my life. Initially, when I started losing the weight over 3 years ago, I knew the drinking had to kind of wind down. And I've never been a cold turkey kind of guy, so I always needed to wean myself off, right? So I picked up regular seltzers in a can. At the time, I was drinking Natty Lights in a can, so I still had that feeling and I still had that carbonation. What I would do is, I weaned myself on. I went from having almost a 12-pack a night to, I would drink a couple seltzers, and then I would have like a 6-pack, or 5, and then 4, and then 3, and I was on 2 for a while. And I would drink my seltzers all the way up to right before I was gonna eat, and then I would switch over to the last 2 beers and kind of drink them fast.
Hold on.
That worked for me. I stopped drinking for over a year. Now I just drink on the weekends.
Johnny's only 14.
What?
Johnny's 14.
Well, I was just saying how I stopped drinking.
Okay, but that's the person that asked you. Stop drinking.
Maybe Johnny's dad has a drinking problem. So that's how I stopped drinking. I smelled the drunk passing going into the strip club. I asked my buddy, "Do I smell like that?" He said, "Well, you quite right."
Quite right then and there, but I've been high 25 years.
It depends on it depends on the beer, Tracy. Like I don't remember how much a Natty Light calories were, but I was.
Oh, there are a lot of calories in alcohol. Shockingly, it depends on the kind of alcohol, though.
I'm just depressed.
Beer usually has a lot of calories.
Where are your parents? Do they know? Love your stories. That was
No, Tracy, that was a true story.
Yeah, that was something hard for me to do. To quit drinking. But once I quit, I was good, and it took me a long time to start enjoying, beers on the weekend. I remember telling Kathy, I think Katie's wedding was the first time I actually had a beer.
No, you had beers before that.
I don't think you're right, because I was so worried about me
You were
starting
having beers on the weekend.
No, the beers on the weekend started after. I quit for a long time.
Yes, but
and
then you started to...
I was worried to drink at Katie's wedding because I was afraid that I was going to open something.
No. You're wrong.
I quit drinking for over a year where I didn't have anything. How are you going to tell me that? Just because, no. I went over a year without drinking anything. I didn't always drink
I know
on the
that.
weekends. I just started drinking on the weekends like a year and a half ago again. 2 years ago, maybe. Maybe like a year and a half ago. I went over a year without drinking.
No, I know you did.
So I don't know what you're getting at. I'm talking about Katie's wedding was, I think, only because I remember maybe I should have one or maybe that will kind of entice me to get back in. I was ready to get hooked again. Do you strip sober? Believe it or not, yes. I do. I'm not a crazy drinker, and when it comes to liquor, I'm not that guy. No.
Cut him some slack. Nobody's judging the kid for drinking. Nobody's judging him.
What happened?
They asked if, do your parents know that you're drinking?
Oh.
And then somebody said, cut the kid some slack. Maybe he can't tell his parents. Ask him a question.
Gotcha. Well,
asking a question. Calm down.
Natty Light has 95 calories per 12 can.
Yeah, I hope the boy is okay too.
Well, I hope if you're looking to drink, I mean, that's why you obviously asked, you're looking to stop, and if you're addicted to it, and you listen to what I had to say, hopefully you try that. Wean yourself off with like seltzers, kind of replace that feeling. It helped me, so.
I feel sad if he's actually 14 and like that. Like that.
That's not good, yeah. If you're
that
young,
kind of breaks my heart.
If you're young and you're drinking,
you're just a kid. I feel bad for you.
It's not uncommon. It's not uncommon. There are kids that are younger than that do a lot worse than drinking. Dog tags, Jamie. MB, what would you like to know about my dog tag? No S, just one.
Jamie, Natty Light has 95 calories per
I read
12-ounce can or bottle. But he used to drink the 25-ounce can. He used to drink 4.
I was bad.
He used to drink 4 25-ounce cans.
Giraffes, please. How is seltzer different?
There's no calories in it, and there's no alcohol either.
Well, there's no calories, and you still get that carbonation
and
feeling that you would get from a beer.
Bubbly taste.
Was you in the service? No.
Someone wants to know what dog tag is for.
Yeah. Has my kid's name and Kaki's name on it.
Mm-hmm.
What's with your salad? Salad's not very good, Tracy. I don't like it. Too much dressing. I was pimping myself. Yeah, I'm not. There's one more slice of pizza. You having it?
No.
No? Well, I'm not going to just leave it there.
No, I don't want it. I want to finish my salad. I'm kind of full anyway.
Texas.
You missed my croutons comment. Texas toast croutons beats the Doritos.
Hey, Chrissy Beans.
Sure.
Texas toast.
Chrissy Beans, how are you, girl? Somebody was asking about you. Asking if you... Oh, I think it was MB. Yeah, I told you she didn't change. Yeah, it was Krisi.
The salad has too much dressing on it. And if you overdo your salad with dressing, it could ruin it. and I knew right away. Kaki dressed my salad tonight. I knew, and she said it's a different dressing, but I could tell.
Hello, Vanessa.
My cousin started drinking in the middle school because her dad got so drunk that he couldn't remember how much he had, so she took it and he wouldn't realize it. But yeah, that's not good. It's not anything good to
That's
do.
not good at all.
Didn't get a notification that you were live on TikTok. I don't know why. It was crazy in here in the beginning.
I don't know why. Crazy Beans. We had like 13K watching at one point, or 15K, something like that.
Don't blame
insane.
Kaki for what, my drinking problem? I don't remember what my drinking all stemmed
your
from anxiety.
It wasn't me. It wasn't my fault.
Maybe I'm cutting my long hair tonight, at least from the sides. Well, Jimmy, you missed my whole knot story before, man. I had a nice.
Oh my God, Jimmy, you missed the story.
The salad dressing. Oh no, I asked Kaki to make it for me, and she put the normal amount on, but she said it was a different dressing. It's just too much dressing. I'm not a fan of it. What kind of anxiety do you have? Well, I had, I woke up one time from a nap, and then
Thank you, Marie.
I can never tell what triggered it. It'd be out of nowhere, and
I can't tell you what triggers my anxiety. It just happens.
I started drinking wine with Kat, and that made me feel better. And then once it made me feel better one time, I automatically looked at wine as the solution. That's going to make me feel better. And it did every single time until it worn off. And then, it got bad. I started drinking. I went from wine to drinking beers. I went from drinking throughout the day whenever I would have a panic attack, to controlling it because I went on a diet. This is before I lost all the weight. I just went on a diet, and then I started drinking at night, and I got medicine, and then I got off the alcohol, and then the medicine made my dick not work, and it just I couldn't drink at all with it. Mm-hmm. So once I got off the medicine, I just medicated myself with beer. Like social anxiety or just in general. Anxiety. No, I've never had a problem. I've always been a social butterfly, actually.
It's not social anxiety.
Yeah, no, it was weird. I got on medicine, and the medicine that I was on worked, but it fucked up other things. Like I said, my dick didn't work. I didn't feel right. I couldn't drink. I couldn't, there was limitations on things I could do.
Deborah, I get that.
So I got off the medicine, and then I just used beer as to medicate myself, and that's when it got bad.
Yes, I wake up from that a lot,
Deborah, yep.
I wake up to my heart racing in the middle of the night for no reason. That actually happened, like last week. I woke up, my heart was pounding, and I was sweating profusely. It was bad.
Pete, what are you doing? Just ragging on me as I'm telling stories about my past, man? I would panic.
And then you can't breathe, yes, and then you hyperventilate. That happens to me sometimes.
I never passed out. But I got really scared many times.
I've almost passed out.
Went to the hospital a whole bunch of times, thought I was having a heart attack. It's never happened to me.
Well, when my mom passed away, that was like the worst anxiety attack I've ever had in my entire life. I've never felt so not in control of my body. It was the point where I was convulsing.
Yep.
Remember, they wheeled me out in the wheelchair because I couldn't move? I felt like I was paralyzed. It was horrible.
Heart palpitations.
I get those all the time.
I had all that stuff. Luckily, once I quit drinking and I changed up my diet, that and a lot of things stopped. That kind of went away. No medicine needed.
Yeah, I still get it every now and then.
Kagi still gets it sometimes, but I'm good. If I get woken up if I get woken up, that's why I don't like alarms. I don't like to be woken up.
See, alarms don't bother me like that.
Good night, Flo.
Have a good night, Flo.
When my mom had them, you still wake up with heart palpitations?
Our kids now suffer from it. Yeah, no, I had it way before the whole COVID thing. I've had it since our kids were little. Honestly, I feel like the first time I remember having an anxiety attack, but not knowing it was an anxiety attack, I want to say I was like 12. Like 10 or 12.
Lucas was like 5 months when 5 months old when I first got it. Right? 5 months old, 6 months old?
Yeah, he was little.
Maybe he was a year.
Sleep paralysis. Who said that? Because I've had that a couple of times. That is scary as shit.
I don't know what that is. I don't need to know if it's going to get me thinking. I don't want to know about it. And that's another reason why, guys, I don't like listening to the news and stuff.
I've had it a couple of times, and I was terrified to the point where I prayed because I thought I was going to die.
13 when you first got it?
Yeah, no. I remember, like, I want to say I was like 10 or 13, somewhere in like that age range where I remember having an anxiety attack. But I didn't know it was an anxiety attack because I didn't know what it was at that point. But now that I'm older and I look back on it, because I was like, oh my God, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And I remember my grandmother, like, opening the back door and just shoving my face out into the cold air and telling me to breathe. It's kind of scary, especially when you're a kid and you don't know what's happening to you.
Yes, it happens to many times. It's a parent thing.
Well, I think what got me...
It could be my thyroid. I've had my thyroid checked multiple times, Kelly.
You have a sleep and can't move.
My blood work always comes back fine.
I remember actually hearing that from Kagi.
What?
That what I didn't want to hear from eventually.
Uh-huh. Trish.
Best thing to do is focus on one thing in front of you. What's in the bowl? A bad salad. I'm not eating it.
Princess Pants, you suffer as well?
You know, becoming a parent, and I'm not blaming the kids, but from what caused what kept my anxiety going, I can tell you right now, is it was so scary, and my son was born, and I didn't want to leave him. I didn't want to leave him. That was that's probably what triggered it. Everything had to do with my kid. Didn't want to be. I was afraid if I left him, or you know, especially when I had the heart thing. I'm like, I don't want to die. I just had a kid. I need to be him. You know, it was bad.
That's something that sets me off into it. It's like thinking, oh my God, one day I won't be here and they're going to be behind me. Like, you know what I mean? That's something that sets me off if I think about it.
Hi from England. Hello. Still have panic attacks when I have to ride in a car. It's awful. You don't like going in a car? Have you ever breathed in a paper bag? I've never done
that. I feel like that's breathing in a mask, and I can't breathe that way. Do you guys meditate? No.
On NASDAQ? I don't know what that is. Do you guys meditate? No.
NASDAQ, that's a stock.
Hi Robin, how are you tonight?
Taking a deep breath and slowing things down is very important. Yes. Jimmy, you're right, and that's been told to me a bunch of times, but I can never execute that in the moment of panic.
Tracy, well, I understand why you would get these feelings going into a car.
Yeah.
Good
Girl,
morning from
I totally
Germany.
Understand that. Hello,
Hi.
Jen. Good morning.
I hope tomorrow is... I don't know.
You have asthma, it's awful. Yeah.
I hate masks. I have asthma. Now, if someone has bad asthma and they have to go into the store, they have to wear a mask still, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta suck. Well,
So many people deal with anxiety. It's horrible. Yeah,
Coco.
Coco.
Yeah.
Coco, I actually watched some of your videos, girl. I know you suffer from
Nelly.
anxiety.
Nelson.
Nelson,
I don't like calling you Nelly, and I do it every time because I don't respond. Nelson is Nelly.
Oh yeah,
Nelson.
Nelly 94.
I know.
Hello, Nelson.
Where do we live? We live in Queens, New York. Italian
Hello,
diva
Italian
too.
diva. How are you, girl?
Hey. Think I'm going to see a therapist.
A cognitive therapist. Guten Tag. Gutenberg Tag.
You let me know when you're good to go. I'm not eating that salad.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just taking my last couple
Trying to
bites.
talk to the but it helped me tons. When I have a panic attack, I have to go outside. I have to even
Are
sleep.
you Italians? Yes.
Yes, we are.
See.
You've slept outside? That worked? You ready for
Because you
bed?
can't breathe. I feel like that too sometimes. Like, I feel like I have to pull it down. When I'm at work, I'm usually back with one other person, so I know the air is clean. And if I have to pull it
Hey
down, I pull
Dalton,
it down.
no worries. We're actually about to end it though.
Hello, Dalton.
Man's gotta work. Doot. Missed you guys earlier.
Why
How's
is
the
our
weather?
lighting going all crazy like that? On TikTok, do you see that?
I'm controlling it. I don't know.
The snow was so heavy to shovel. Yeah, Chrissy, towards the end, yeah.
It's you, girl. You're just white.
It's not me.
Look, I just shut the big light off.
It was like fluctuating. It was weird. See how it's doing it now?
Girl,
That's
it's
not because of
lighting.
me.
It's lighting. It's lighting. See?
Laying your stomach, it will stop very fast. I don't know about that.
You ready for bed, babe? Let's go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired.
No, we did not make the pizza. They were DiGiorno. Not delivery, but DiGiorno.
Hopefully, I'll probably gonna have a bad day, Mickey. Tomorrow it's gonna be a long day, probably.
Vanessa.
Gotta do what you
It's
gotta do,
bright
though.
to dim. Yeah, I don't know why. It's weird.
Could be the ring lights. That ring light is not like that usually, so that might have to do with it. But guys, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We will see. Yeah, I see that. It just went. It went really light.
See? I don't know.
I don't know. We will see you guys tomorrow. Won't be pizza, I promise. Scout's honor. Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night. Good night. Good night.